Scotch, bourbon and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. I'm Trenny. This is C. Today we have something very effing cool. I was gonna swear, but
we do. And we also have all of this merch. Look at these Trenny and C challenge coins,
posters.
We've got it all, and you can get it. Well, actually,
you can get it all too.
No, you can't.
Well, you can't
we don't
get
sell
any
any
of
of
it.
this somewhere. Sorry about that, but you can join our Patreon, patreon.com/TrennyandC, if you want to join our Dram Club and get in on some of the samples that we put out from this very bottle we're about to show.
And if you are gonna want to join Dram Club once you see this.
What month is it? May.
It is May.
It is May. Dram Club May.
Uh-oh!
SpaghettiOs.
We've got Compass Box as our sponsor. This is incredible. Look at this. This is the Spaniard. This is about 43% alcohol. What's cool about Compass Box is they're so what do you call it? Transparent about what they do and what they are and all that stuff. So why don't you read while I try to...
A long time ago, a friend and I journeyed through the south of Spain, stopping by every little village bar we could. In one place, an elderly man took it upon himself to teach us about the local sherry wines. They captured my imagination with their nutty, saline character and tremendous spectrum of style. Years later, when I discovered Scotch whisky, I was reacquainted with sherry through whiskey's age in former sherry cask, which are known for the rich... Deep flavors
they provide.
Go ahead.
I have been drawn to the style of whiskey ever since. Go ahead. It's like when you're in school and you have to read a paragraph.
Every paragraph. Inspired by... Oh, you didn't want to read this word. Eponymously... I don't see that word much. Named Bespoke Whiskey.
If ever.
We recently created for a bar in New York City called the Spaniard. We decided to explore this style further to create a malt whiskey blend with its core whiskies aged in ex-sherry cask.
Blah, blah,
Your
blah.
turn.
Okay. Oh, where are we? I wasn't following along.
Follow along, please.
I'm going to skip ahead.
This is a whiskey ideal for late evening sipping and stirring into a cocktail. Above all, share and enjoy.
But look at this. For full details of this batch, please visit our website, which is cool because they always do that.
Yeah, you can see like which distilleries that they got their malts from.
The percentages and all that kind of stuff. It's almost like a mash bill, except it's a blend bill.
It's a blend bill,
malts. Okay, I'm gonna pop the top on this one. Cool. And I'm gonna do it right here.
Cool.
Oh.
Part aged
Tight.
in Spanish wine casks.
So 43%. This is first impressions. Neither of us have tried this one before. But from our experience with Compass Box products, they've always been very good. So let's get into it. Nice color, probably natural color, non-chill filter, all that good stuff. 43%.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. On the nose.
Little swirl. To me, it's got that like nice honeyed, grainy notes up front.
It does, but it does have that sherry style in the back. It's not overly overpowering.
It's not like a big leather bomb.
No,
you know, it's subtle fruit.
It's relatively subtle so far, but it's also just been opened. It's also kind of cold. Like the bottle itself is a little chilly.
It is? Okay. Well, let's get straight to
this. But I mean, yes, you're right. There's honey notes, grainy notes, kind of barnyardy, fruity.
Very pleasant.
Oh, it's starting to open up.
Yeah, it might take a minute.
It's like one of those things you got to give it a bit of time.
Let's take a sip and revisit.
Okay. It's funny. It stirs the memory banks. You know, like
of what though?
I know. Well,
you
it's hard to know because there's probably a lot of different single malts in there.
So, initially it had this kind of like citrus zest kind of thing going on, but the honeys are there kind of bigly. You know?
Usually, yeah. It's kind of like a little bit fruity. I was expecting it to be a little bit more sherry style for being the Spaniard and them talking about sherries and everything. It is, but it's not what you typically expect out of a sherry bomb.
It's not booming.
Like the name to me says it's going to be a sherry bomb.
Right, and it is not that.
No.
It's more subtle, but it's like it's got a nice sweetness to it as well, though. Like I guess that it's kind of more balanced. You know, like it's not specifically like in any one area, just like
because it kind of has like the light citrusy style of like say maybe they're not citrusy, but it almost reminds me a little bit of like a linkwood. But it also reminds me like it has a little bit of that sherry, but it has a little bit of that wet grass kind of thing.
So although it's not exactly what I was expecting, it is a very nice drinker.
Very good.
Very pleasant. A very pleasant whiskey. Like quite good.
It is. And it's just gonna blossom in the bottle, I think. This is quite easily like one of the things. We won't go into too much detail here, but Compass Box is kind of like was a bit of a niche style Scotch because
like brand wise,
like it's you don't necessarily know what you're getting, and the prices aren't cheap if we're being honest. You know, in this part of the world, anyways. But every time you get it, you're getting a new experience and something to add to your.
Oh, they're doing
repertoire.
Great things for sure. No, this is like the more I'm tasting it, this is like very crushable.
It is. It's pretty easily drinkable.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
Anyway, this is a good one so far. I'm looking forward to actually trying it in the 30-second review variant.
Thank you, James Bourne, for sponsoring us this month, and
Compass Box, and you for subscribing. And if you haven't, please do. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, check out our Patreon, and see you next time.
Jesus.
Tranny and C.